Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the black.
What does Monami have to say?
Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto!
So real. Monokuma. You're so real, Monokuma. Hit her again.
One more time.
Ah, that's a lot. I love you, Monokuma.
Jeez, how about
A third one, Monokuma. Amazing.
this will be my final blow?
One more time, Monokuma. Just to be safe. Oh, Monami don't look so sad.
Please stop. I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for
Poor
everyone's sake.
Nagito.
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to
My two guesses. Sonia,
that traitor is
Akane,
obviously the killer.
Akane.
They were trying to shut Nagito up. No, that might
Oh,
not be it.
Kazuichi. Honestly, anyone.
Are you trying
If
to
it's
kill
Sonya,
the traitor?
I think it's Sonya.
They didn't
to
call
be
out
honest.
when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
It can't be Kazuichi. Kazuichi's my goat.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
It's Sonya. Torture and serve a knife duct tape. Monokuma plushie. Monokuma. Monokuma.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body
Oh,
was
they
covered
torture him
with
to get him
wounds.
to talk? He can't
Because
talk.
the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
What?
That was Fuyuhiko.
No, he can't be
I
the
thought it
traitor.
by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Why would they tape his
Telling you,
mouth if they were gonna torture
torturing
him?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, that's wrong. But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh, got it already? Why?
I just read
Trap?
stupid Hajime. You got
Dumbass
caught in that trap.
Hajime.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was
Ooh, the wrong thing. Oopsies.
obviously assumed he couldn't talk, but that was the trap.
Yeah, we saw all my cuts now and skip
He
forward.
wanted to hide the fact that he got it. Damn it! Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped, he obviously assumed he couldn't talk, but that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down!
What's up, man?
What's my sleeping pill? God.
Why are you just throwing it all around? Gives you some for me. Don't mind if I do eat this blue jelly bean.
There's nothing on there. It's just like Hello Kitty. You're like a fucking Hello Kitty girl. What?
Did you tell anyone about my blind boxes?
Nope.
God. They wouldn't understand anyways.
Do you want one?
No, thank you.
No?
No. I'd fall for my chicken sandwich.
Do you not want to buy it?
Ah! Love you too, Mendel.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he... But that was the trap! Like you said, you obviously... But that was the trap!
Oh, it's got too far.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was... You obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap! He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. Like you said, if Nagito's mouth... You obviously assume he couldn't talk, but that was the trap! He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down! But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Ow!
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured and got information about... Then, after they killed him...
Allow me to cut through those words! No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors. We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? You have a crush on him or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
Hmm? The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too...
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an... Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is! The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
I have to look at them.
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
They used them on a
Opening the door
stuff.
caused intense wind pressure to tip
No.
over the lighter. The direct cause of the oil lighter found at
The killer used he lit the curtain on...
some kind of setup.
Did they use the oil as an...
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape, it can stand up.
If they tipped over, it could have ignited...
Some way? Maybe they used invisible.
There should have been a way to...
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
I agree with that. I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
I don't know. Monokuma file, torture, rope, circle knife, survival knife.
I see!
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
it. So the strange sound was actually the sound.
But those sounds weren't the only. Looking back on it, it was also.
Meow.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma pan.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only...
You hid inside?
Crap!
Killer
I
kidnapped.
see.
Interesting.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Chance.
Now that you...
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now,
Sonia.
I believe you don't
gotta
have
be
to think
Sonia.
so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly...
You don't mean...
Hajime?
Sonia. Believe it. Monokuma. Oh. Hmm? Oh, if he couldn't have left.
This is my answer. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too.
Oh, I see what they're.
Are
I
you
see what
saying
you're.
this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all.
The girder.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would...
You couldn't do much with... It'd be impossible.
How about if you...
Or if you use your front
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Wait, I missed the dirty joke. I have to watch it
Actually
again.
tie up... That's obvious.
Tying just the leg, tying both arms would...
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Let's burn the rope because that hand's free. But
To actually
how did he get
tie
that
up
knife
your own
into
arms
himself?
and legs.
No, that's wrong. Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should...
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
The proof that it burned rope on Nagi's arm is a trap. The knife in the hand?
Crap!
Oh. Why? It's
Let's
sleeve.
see! Take a close look at his right sleeve.
So what do we not burn?
Even though the rope was burnt up, the sleeve wasn't burned in a burn like this.
I mean, this is
no
a solid
matter how
like
you think
inches.
that rope was burned in advance, so it would look like it was.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely wrong.
Harlots.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about not... I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with...
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Hold on.
Then hurry up and...
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest!
Did you, what?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that
I mean,
way?
he is the ultimate lucky student.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Okay, I'm a dumb idiot.
It's wrong?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
Oh, he
If
popped
he
up with
threw
the
the knife
Monica
into the
potion.
air
Perchance.
and let the knife fall,
Or it was on the blood on the girdle.
could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I agree with that.
Oh, is that why there was blood on it?
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
Oh.
That's it. He had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came
I thought
from
you were just
Nagito
getting
after
freaky
he
with the
stabbed the
Monokuma
knife into his
plushie.
own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito
Oh, the
committed
blood on the
suicide
girdle is from
by
the spear.
impaling
He
himself with a spear.
Put it up
right?
there with the.
If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear
the
should have been the
cord.
last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Dirty joke.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For a reason.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like
Because
you
you're just
said,
getting freaky in the
that
trial.
condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monome's sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Oh my gosh.
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
I really do think it's
Kazuichi
Sonya.
said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
Oh, already solved this.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
I mean, he's the ultimate lucky student.
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now. Everyone
The power
working
of
together.
friendship.
All right, let's do this.
I already used torture runes, burnt rope, oil letter.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
Is there
He
any
used
second
his,
one?
or maybe he used his front tail. I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
How did Nagito stab himself? Let's work together. When the spear stuck, his right hand was covered by...
He was only able to move his left
Hand.
But his left hand was also...
Then that rules out his left hand.
hand.
That was border.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something.
Oh, his
off
left hand
about
was
his
it?
left hand.
Oh, I was thinking of his left hand when I was thinking of his right hand.
The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm, and the back...
Hiding? What?
Damn it!
Interesting. Gripping
I see.
his wiener.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
That's what I'm saying.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear! Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's where the blood from
Hey,
the girder
Chiaki,
comes
what do you
from.
think?
I already said this like 5 minutes ago, guys. Get on,
Hey, don't tell me
get
you're
on
getting...
track.
At times like this, you should...
Oh, I got it! Yeah, like I thought. However, what's important...
Boost the cord.
I see!
The shaft was funny.
That's
That,
it.
I like
Instead of the handle, there was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord...
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human?
Ah, you're right. And then the blood that was supposed to ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this... I am sorry. Of course this It seems we are stuck. At a time like... How about we stick to... the plan to think one step...
That's a long plan.
One step at a time. Let's focus on the spear first.
How it was...
Damn. So it came from Buffalo, bro. Above Buffalo, bro. No, please. Okay, I thought it was gonna. No, it is. It is. Nah, I would like to drive. I thought it was gonna be Hangman's Gambit. Fuck this game. Above. Bullshit. The girder. Item connects both the spear and the ceiling. Throw cord.
It's all coming together. The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP? That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support. He hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling.
So he killed himself?
So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body, that was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping a spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need
So
to go that
sad.
far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. Skull.
That's what...
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up.
Yeah. That...
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to...
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal...
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this. He made us split up and search for a... He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was...
You're right. It is not as though we...
Then it's okay. That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then
No.
it's okay? It's okay to say, you understood.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we...
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
Why he killed
There's
himself?
just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
You're gonna keep going?
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I'm just look at it. I just wanted to look at Monokuma.
I see!
Is it about the Monokuma file?
I was either gonna say that
Yeah.
or
That's it.
what's the other
Huh?
thing?
There was something suspicious in the
don't know.
Monokuma file?
Oh, fuck you. What? Start gathering words. CAE. How big can that make it? What? One of me isn't swinging anymore.
We will never give up!
I start with the C. cause of death. What are some of the letters? A. A. God, that was it. Why is there so many?
In this particular case's Monokuma file,
Interesting.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth! Here he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
Nothing to say as she says it.
Even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a second. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
no, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Suspended.
No, no!
I love you, Mark.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of everyone is united. That's why I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show them. That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito,
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might...
exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
Special poison.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
It's the poison, because that was the special
Or
poison.
liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Monokuma special poison.
Just thinking about it,
Right,
that's
it
already a
evaporates or
horrible
something.
death.
Let us consider
Evaporates.
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree with that.
I agree with that. What do we?
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
It is true that poison is not...
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body.
I see. You sure seem to know.
What is that?
But even if blood blotches appear, there's no way we'd notice them.
Did he wound his body?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were.
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before.
And this is when the hardtail appeared.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape.
But there's no way he could have drank the Just kidding.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities. Operation Elimination Method.
See logic on my drive. No way. Okay. Bullshit. It evaporates. Oh my god, I died just so I could do this part, this over here. Oh yeah. I will be hitting all those jumps. Nose? I assume Nagito's not a mouth breather. Also, he is covered with duct tape. The first answer still stands. I don't know. Out of all the people who could be a mouth breather, you're Danganronpa. The second one.
What if instead of
Hyoka's
drinking
probably a
the poison,
mouth breather.
Inhaled?
it's written on the poison's warning label?
Vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
That's a great question. Monokuma match, obviously. What?
Crap!
Monokuma saved us.
I see! The sprinkler's in the warehouse. Thanks.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Hydrolysis.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
Perchance. Maybe.
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Wake me up.
There might have been an accomplice.
Chiaki!
Wait a second, that
What did you just
accomplice?
say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
The meat and the bone! Obviously. Bomb water container.
I see! Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The container probably melted in the
Container.
fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible! I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
So real, twin.
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Ultimate talking to the dead people person.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What? N-I... Fire. Fire grenade. How do I spell a grenade? Good.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime, could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just...
Sonia's words are proof.
Huh?
That.
I can prove it with
Aluminium.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
Aluminium.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So, what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough
Ain't no
already!
cussing.
You're
No
right.
swear words.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled?
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the glove. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When I thought along those lines,
The horrifying.
it probably...
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to
It
put out
was
the
Miss
fire in the
Sonia.
warehouse,
Miss, who am I? It was
poison
Sonia.
was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the heck? But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean
Sonia.
the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito himself did.
I see! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that...
Nagito did.
I see!
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Why did Nagito set the...
Oh. No way.
I see!
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenade?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along.
Sonya.
Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's
Okay.
not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision.
Scenario.
That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? You're so I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
Yeah.
No.
Let's just
Too early to
vote
give
Sonia
up.
and get it over with.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct.
Closing or
Akane, please.
if we're how are we? She said the same thing.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Is it all of us?
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier. That feeling of belief is at the heart of his... He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
I see!
Nagito believed in his
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own.
It's not so strange, really. Look.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It all...
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Oh, I was muted. I think I was.
luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange. He factored in his belief in us. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target? The target's true identity. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. As long as he had his luck. You mean...
He risked his...
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide
Who is it?
The trainer. Monokuma.
That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the...
Then what he said in his video message...
So he was... That's probably true. But...
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, that's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do?
The only thing we can...
if we don't, then we'd just be...
But even if we do, I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would...
If, by chance, would it have stopped not...
Huh?
But they couldn't help it because...
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold...
That's why...
You want us...
Yeah, I want you to...
What? What does that mean?
Oh.
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you
No.
think is Future Foundations?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only
Jackie, you're
interact
talking too
with
much.
everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Jackie,
Because
please.
that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
It's because the ultimate
Seriously,
traitor.
what?
Who do you think is... Hajime, please.
No. Alright, it's Jackie, but I'm gonna go out on a whim here.
It's... Chiaki, you're the traitor?
What?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all.
Hey, Chiaki.
Chiaki is the traitor?
What's that?
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what do you...
What does this mean?
What? After all, we have been Chiaki. Being a traitor, that is obviously a...
Please, wait!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No,
Why?
because we already know the killer's true identity, so the only thing left to...
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation. We cannot vote until we are satisfied.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you...
It's weird, isn't it?
It's definitely strange, right? Maybe... Hey, Hajime,
Favor?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the...
What? What
I
are you
don't know
saying?
how.
I want to explain everything to you guys, but that's why... I want you to do it.
Whether I can prove it or not, don't you understand? There's...
I'm very sorry.
God, ultimate
But this is the
fucking
only way.
Hajime Glazer.
Looks like It's not like I believe she's the traitor.
If she was just disguised or something...
She's not this because Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover?
I've always been... That's why I have no relation to...
Hajime, you're...
Chiaki isn't my friend.
Oh.
I hate Chiaki so much.
Oh, PTA. Oh.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Burst open and mix! I can't lose. I won't let you. Burst open and mix! I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Burst open and mix! Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end.
Monami's notebook. Yo, that's the deal with the boat.
When we
Whatever.
investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook! What is this?
Is the traitor's
Nagito was probably looking for that too. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. However,
You know?
it took me this long. First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this.
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this, like, is it evidence that they were observing our...
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
I'm a gamble. Ooh.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry. There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that. That's right. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have...
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki... What was all that time was that all a light?
Miss Sonia...
Chiaki is...
I'm not satisfied. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no...
Now that you mention it, Chiaki...
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake.
That is a mistake. Why are you saying such things?
Aw.
Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. There is just no way.
But then nobody will be saved.
More.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb,
Use.
didn't
Not
Chiaki
use.
use the
Not
card reader
use,
right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more
Sonya's
cautious.
are enemies. Sonya's makes more sense.
There's no way Chiaki would have known
Wait, no, Monika's makes sense too.
if that bomb was fake or not.
No, but Monika wouldn't be
The
involved.
only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
That's not it. That's not it. Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was I would have had to explain how...
I do not want to hear that. Enough already. I do not want this anymore.
Sonya.
And does not mean we should do...
Is there a second traitor? Maybe Sonya? We used all of them, but Monika's account.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Alright, not.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that
I
does
did it
not
again.
prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all,
I
also
don't-
knew the
what?
bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as
Okay, right there,
evidence,
that was where it was supposed to be.
even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island.
What?
Crap! There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Oh, I already smacked that one.
Crap! There was someone
Loki
other
going
than me
insane.
and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about Monokuma, probably told Chiaki. That it was fake beforehand.
Oh, thank God.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
That... Monokuma may have
No, he won't lie at times like this.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
I would.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to...
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck?
There's no way I can believe in not.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
No.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by you guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice?
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, you're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that
It's not up to me to decide what. However, I believe it's. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone.
I know.
Hey,
You don't have to worry. Believe in me and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why?
B. Alright, just for some good measure.
even so.
I wonder where hers is. He's pooped.
Yoo-hoo!
Damn it! Yeah.
Damn it.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Damn it!
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I'm sorry. 'Cause... Well... sorry. That is...
Yeah. Like... So...
Weed out the trailer. The tornado.
Yes, indeed.
Huh? Are you...
Huh?
Nope. Well?
Chucky.
Hmm. Perhaps.
Hey, come on now.
I can't
Yeah, don't rip out my gut like that.
Hi-ya!
Huh?
No, leave him. Oh, Monokumi looks so adorable.
You do as you...
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Monokuma.
What'd you say?
Huh? No. Ah! Phew.
I can't lose.
No, oh, he looks so cute when he's struggling though. Look at him go. Look at his play his little arms. One more time, one more time.
Hey, hey. I won't forgive you. I won't let you. Hey, hey. Ooh.
What?
Hmm.
Hey, hey.
Too bad.
That's wrong.
Damn it!
Hey,
Could it be?
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey!
hmm. In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from... What's this?
I can't
You got this,
lose.
Monokuma.
It's okay, Monami. Well, let's believe in them. Right?
Damn it.
Please listen.
Like... This is bad.
Damn it! Yahoo! Shing! then, I prepared a very special punishment. Special bleeding service.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
That is... You guys...
Oh, is she gonna die with
I'm
Chiaki?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Just one last time. Let me say something. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it does. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be cause if you can learn to love yourself.
Thank you, Monami.
Love.
Thank you, Monami. Oh.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting. It's true. It's because...
Bye-bye. Please don't forget.
Let's give it everything we...
Push that button, Monokuma. Oh, I forgot she's the ultimate gamer. She just get shot with the tank bullet. Oh. They're escaping. Ooh, I fuck with those.
I don't
Good gracious.
What? Phew. Huh? Hey! I shall now present.
Oh wait. I'm gonna save.